Hi, dear students. Today, let's explore a lesson, a very inspiring and motivating lesson written by Rajagopalachari garu. Well, this is actually a speech he gave in Nagpur to some engineering college students in the year 1948. Rajaji gave this advice in the form of a speech to the engineering students as what they can do and what are the required qualities for a student to succeed in life after all, and being very agile and straightforward, how such qualities would really help the student. He completely conveys such information very eloquently in this lesson. Let's take a look at the lesson here. He starts by saying, your attitude is everything. Attitude. He begins the lesson with the attitude. Why does um, he really say that attitude matters? And it makes you or mars you. Makes means it can give you life. You can be successful in life if you have good attitude. And mars stands for destroys. Your life will be in ruins. So it will get ruined. So why is it that much necessary for us? It is the foundation for every success and every failure. It is the foundation for every success. We see many people, they can be successful. Sometimes some people do not get success even after having given their best in their chosen fields. It's maybe due to lack of good attitude. Attitude determines the state of the world you live in. Your world, so your life, your priorities, and the kind of life that you have, good life with all provisions, good amenities, and happiness in life, as well as recognition in the society. If you really want to get all these things, your attitude is to be the perfect one, and it should be good one. It determines it. Attitude makes habit, habit makes character, and character makes a man. Three important developments. Attitude is the first thing. It's like seed. It makes habit. So if our habits are something that people do look at to appreciate, that's because of the attitude. And similarly, and these habits makes or make character. So if character is to be looked at, and if people and their characters are really good, the remaining people in the community feel happy and they just like to spend their time with them. It's because of the good character, code of conduct. So they come from the habits. So habits play a major role in forming good character, according to Rajaji. And character makes a man. Here, man means if a human being actually has to do well in life without complaints, and if she or he is to be recognized and well patted, that's it. One must have a good character. So, attitude that leads to habit formation, habit leads to character building. So, these are all interconnected and duly well laced with appropriate quintessential elements in one's life. So, you are a student. How would you think about your attitude? Is your attitude is okay to form good habits? Are your habits are well to develop good code of conduct, or otherwise to form good character? Is your character okay? Are you being accepted by people in the classroom, outside, everywhere? Are there any complaints? Just take a look at this. Initially, in the beginning of this lesson, what makes a nation? See, Rajagopalachari has put these points before us to think about uh, the major areas of life where we need to spend some time which would really add value to lives. So let me start the lesson here. I wish I had the eloquence which your vice chancellor commanded. I wish I had the courage which your representative sister commanded. I do not believe that when I was so young as that girl, I could have faced such a vast gathering, exhilarated, potentially mischievous material as the one ranged before me. Now he is in the hall, maybe at Nagpur's, engineering college, so that it is lit, elite lit. Lit stands for Lakshmi Narayana Institute of Technology, Nagpur. Lakshmi Narayana Institute of Technology, Nagpur. So in his speech when he began, just he was praising the vice chancellor who was being present at the time, and a girl who represented all the men and women there, the boys and girls. She came over there to just to do comparing. Maybe at the stage she was doing really well, and he expressed his pleasure for her, presence and performance on the stage. I am amazed at the courage of your sister, my dear boys. So he simply conveys his amazement and how he felt about the performance of the girl. He just addressed all the boys, my dear boys. That means he loved all the boys being present in the seminar hall. Would you dare to think that one of you could come up and talk as she did in spite of all the possible shouts that you could raise? There were boys, they kept on shouting, but a girl came and then she spoke about certain things and with which he really felt very happy. That's why he's trying to ask all the boys who were present in the hall whether any one of them would come forward to just do such performance, unlike the girl here. The first thing, therefore, I should do is to warn boys to be prepared against this competition of the girls. So, according to Rajaji, girls are really doing well in academics. So, there will be a big competition between girls and boys. Are you prepared to face the girls' competition? Where is your status, and how would you just say that you are better than the girls? He is trying to mildly give certain themes of warning, saying girls are doing fairly well and make some changes in their approach in learning and in the colleges. Not only have girls as much brain matter as you have, but they have been displaying in their studies a concentration which boys have not been displaying. So he is finding fault with boys in their learning in 1948, not in 2025. So what he felt was boys are not paying attention towards the class which is being instructed. I mean, the teacher's lecture or learning in a very focused way, whereas girls are doing well and they had good interest towards learning. I have been watching results. He said, not only have girls as much brain matter as you have, but they have been displaying in their studies a concentration which boys have not been displaying. So girls have been displaying concentration. They have good concentration in academics, in learning, but boys have not been playing any such role, and they are not paying interest towards it. I am not stating merely a theoretical proposition. He says it's not something which was stated in any one of the papers or somewhere else. It's not something somebody told him, but it's a fact which he has observed. He further goes on to say, I have been watching results in various institutions, and the curve of the success is going in favor of the girls. Let me tell you, Mother India wants hardworking good boys and good girls, character being the gold out of which everything else is made. If you have no character, I tell you, this freedom that we are all acclaiming would be burnt up like waste paper. He concludes in the first paragraph stating, um, if we do not utilize the time, if we spend time lavishly thinking we have a lot of freedom, so all this freedom would be like just waste. And he also further adds to give importance to character, from which everything can be made of, and the human life will flourish. If you have to be successful, you must have good character. Otherwise, life will be like waste paper, and it won't be at all recognized, and people would not take a look at you even after having earned something. But character matters a lot. So in the first paragraph, in the introduction, he wants boys to be prepared to work in accordance with the girls' capacities. That means both of them should compete. According to him, girls are working well, and whereas boys are not paying interest and they are not working well. And he also mentions at the end about the character. He compares character with gold. So how gold is precious metal, and all ornaments and jewelry people would like to purchase. Similarly, if people have good character, the communities and the people around would like to be with them, and they give a lot of importance.